Is this where we see the squirrels? Chapter 5, Climbing Up. Alright. It was a message. Local man reports a mystery signal. A gentleman farmer reported the sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from the caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking me dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave, and as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished, and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Okay. If I was a sneaky little cave, would I be down there? Seeds. You need those for plants. What have we got? The spring dance shrub. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. And these are the gardens. Is that a giant purple egg? I mean, we'll come back. We need to find more clues. Not sure spring dance is the Morse code one. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse. Since I don't know where you'd like to keep it, there appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. Alright. What other plants do I have? Friend gifted me these seeds. I don't know much about them yet. Yep, just cool. Seed packet, boathouse, side terrace. We'll find them. Let's see. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the large grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about the boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Oh, Mr. Bennett. Section 4, Communication. Method of communication over a long distance must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information, there is no enemy presence within the communication area. An open method of communication, such as telegraphy, may be used. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages. See plate 2 for the table commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. I keep wanting to say like telegraphy or something weird like that. Those communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required. Both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Oh no. Okay, attention, KA. Message begins. Gotcha. So we care about KA, but there's also an encryption method. It's great. Section 4, a brief history of long-range military communications. Ancient Greece, water and torch. Ancient Rome, smoke signaling. Beacons and pigeons, shutter telegraph, radiated telegraph, Morse code. Guano, wood ash, seaweed, coffee manure, and peat. Plants do be plants. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta, granite, sandstone, marble, and obsidian. Alright. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change colors depending on the pH levels of its environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Alright. I can feel the complexity radiating after that, off of that one. Hello, birdie. Oh. Bird bath. There we go. I think that gate goes back to the entrance. Oh no. Anthocyanins research for the spring dance shrub. Soil pH research. Granite, terracotta, obsidian, marble, sandstone. We're gonna do more math. Spring dance. You care about hydrangeas, pigment research, soil pH research, I'm fairly sure. Wanted to solve the telegraph one first, but I guess we'll get what we get. Dear Miss Green, I recall I heard of your environment and mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities. While I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All jest aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. What an ass butt. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I am grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctors, so since you said he cannot read a note, please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. There we go. What an anti-butt. Got here. Mixed seed for garden birds. Okay. I feel like the bird seed thing is going to get weird. Like, there's a million places to hang those. Oh, okay, so I just need to bring the right bird here. It's probably a goldfinch. Right? Red, yellow, purple, orange, blue. Boathouse. Okay. Yeah, boats. I want a boat. Oh, okay. I think what I need to do is step that bird from like one place to another all the way through here. We'll deal with it when it's time. What seed do we have again? Spring dance. Oh my god. Botany. Botany. The entire cave is just building up to an awful pun. I believe it. Okay, if I was a boathouse, I would hope I would be close to the water. Probably down this way. There is some water. Unfinished painting. Inspect Arabella's paintings. But who is Arabella? Is it me? I wonder if it's a real person. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination with the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interests with me. With affection, Arabella. Oh, the will-o'-the-wisp. Glowing spirit of marshes, forests, and caverns. The will-o'-the-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Many wanderers followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places. Resist the temptation of the will-o'-the-wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. I mean, with that note, it seems like Arabella gave up before she saw that one. But am I Arabella? No one knows. Alright. To the boathouse. Oh, Arabella. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, Morse code. Dash dot dash dot dash. Okay. Hang on. Close. Open. Dash dot dash dot dash dot. Alright. Well, we know where that is. The mysterious cave. Where could that be? How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts the nature to lending a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as the lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. So are we going to get the bird to poop? A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It is known to be picked up by critters, who then take it back to their nests. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seeds sprout into bloom. It's not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when a creature is asleep. So we've got to put the bird to sleep. Okay, what is all this? Acorn, woodland card. The mole. Mole lives in underground and they have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. Wood mice are very small and live in the woodlands, but also many other habitats, including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Red squirrels live in nests up high. They sometimes forage food back to their nests to keep later. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red, with smaller ears. It forages foods, but can also digest some seeds straight away. Oh, okay. That's important. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of nails. They live in burrows in both fields and woodland habitats. Rabbits live in many habitats and burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and the evening. So, I think we may need to get the squirrel field card, meadow card, woodland card. Okay. We may need to get a squirrel to poop out a seed. And that might be fun. Shuffle the food cards and then place the stack face down the center of the game. Place the food tokens around the food squares on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roll chooses first. Take turns rolling the dice to move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect tokens specified on the food card. If you land on the gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens, and they must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game wins. Woodland cards, there's rabbit, wood, mouse, red squirrel. Field cards, red squirrel. Animal cards, hedgehog, mole. Rabbit, wood, mouse, mole. What is going on? Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. From all work with animals domesticated and wild. Animal heartbeat rates given in BPMs when they're asleep. Okay, so bird? No birds? Goat, pig, chicken, dog, cat. Rabbit, mouse, red squirrel. Red squirrel sleeping is 120. That might be an important number. Red squirrel, red squirrel, red squirrel. Live up in nests high up in trees. Sometimes they forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Edison Records. Oh. Phonograph things. Okay. BPM 100. 120. Meadows Bliss. The Oscillate. Okay, so this one's weird. Animal heartbeats. Board game rules. Playing cards. I don't know what else. I need a plant. All right. Dirt. Oscillate. Ah, it dances. It's oscillating. Centra transcendium. The oscillate's seed is picked up by small animals such as the red squirrel who store it inside their nest. Once the animal falls asleep, the oscillate depends up on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. Okay, did I miss an important clue? Would it be you? How weeds spread. Seeds and seeds? There we go. Alright. So the hydrangea is this weird thing here. I think it has something to do with the birds. Ugh, I don't wanna. Alright, where does this go? I feel like this is where we saw the letter about the squirrels. You broke a mortar, and I don't care. As long as you didn't crack the corn again. Have I been up here? Oh. Science. The Fool's Emeralds. Friend gifted me these seeds. I don't know much about them yet. Bioluminescence. The darker corners of the world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants and fungi and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It's not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. Jasmine has indole, poppy has opium. Yep. Foxglove, digitoxin. Fool's emerald, luciferin. So, okay, that's the glowy guy. Okay. So, plant chemicals. Bioluminescence. I think Morse code. Note about the telegraph. Military codes. And news article? Yeah. Okay, so I've got all the clues. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recalled the spring dance shrub once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be seeing it growing again. I've been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. Alright, that's the bioluminescence. Lots of places to sit. Have a think. Alright, so I think I need to take the Fool's Emerald and take it to the boathouse. Or we're going to do telegraphy things to it. I'm actually really enjoying this game. It's pretty fun. Like, in a weird way, it's kind of like a Souls-like game, right? Like, you really want to try it because it looks fun. But you're terrified, like, once you get in there, you'll get stuck somewhere. And then you can't complete it. Alright. Yeah? Alright, we gotta find the dark room for you. Now, where could that be? Pretty dark in here. Wasn't for the fire. Alright, here's what I think about the Fool's Emerald. I think that there is a secret cave that I can't seem to get to yet. I think it's on the other side of this. So what do I need to do? Make that happen. Where can I put you? Can I put you here? How about on this table? Potting soil. Spring dance shrub. Do I bring the telegraph machine here? And just push the buttons? Like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I feel like I need to do the telegraph thing. But doing it right here didn't seem to do anything. Have I lost my mind? No, it's the plants that are wrong. This does not go here. Alright, this will be my collection of stuff. Maybe I just go and do bird things? Ancient Greece, water telegraphy, and torch telegraphy. Oh, I'm just getting so confused. This bird thing. Like, we lure the bird over here. Right? But for what purpose, I'm not entirely sure. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers. But did you know that birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flower attracts the birds to your garden. Okay. And what bird did we have? It looked like a goldfinch to me. Are you a goldfinch? Got a red face, gray back. Red face, gray back. You are actually a robin. And you like red? And is that for the spring dance? Bird seeds? Bird poster? I think the pot catalog is going to come up at some point. And the greeting card. I don't remember the greeting card. But it's a clue. Next seed. Or garden birds. Attracts a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers. This seed, prepared at the highest quality level, simply spread the seeds on an appropriate bird table or feeding surface and observe the delight of your feathered garden neighbors. What kind of bird is this again? Robin. All right. There you go, birdie. Oh, too far. Hang on. Oh, okay, I got too close. You seriously gonna make me wait all this while? There you go. Just can't get too close to the bird. Or he'll go all the way back here. Come on. Oh, okay. Not only that, I have to leave a certain distance. It's too close. Sorry. Don't mind me. Alright. So there's a little bit of a distance puzzle here. And this reminds me, I should get the plant over there at some point. Hang on. So the spring dance. You go here before, like, the bird is sitting over there. And I need to keep my distance, you know? But the white spring dance shrub. This is a bad flower, I think. What do I do with you? I need a specific kind of color to attract the robin, right? So there's these different things. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH levels environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Where did I find that book of the things of varying colors? It was somewhere. It wasn't up here, was it? No, that's the bioluminescent. And the luciferin. Is this the greeting card? It is. That was a clue. Spring dance shrub. They require pollination to mature into their adult stage. Gotcha. So I need to make it a specific color. But where did we find that clue? Gonna retrace my steps. Leave the colors to be right here. Right? Okay. 12 to 14. I want to say red is the color we want. It's red or pink. Let's go double check the robin poster. Would you say that's red? Red flowers. Okay, sorry. There are words on this thing. Who knew? Gotcha. So I need it to be straight up red. Because otherwise the robins won't pollinate it. Which means I need pH balance of 12 to 14. Twelve to 14 would be sandstone with seaweed. Sandstones with seaweed. Is that the only way? Yeah. All right. Sandstone. It's probably the one that looks like sand, right? Yeah. Who knew? Okay. But I need to put soil in you first. Is that correct? Soil. Seaweed. Spring dance. Water. Red. We're doing it. Okay, now we put this here. Once we get the bird tricked to landing there, it'll all come together. There's the bird. We just need to be very careful not to scare him away. Because otherwise it goes all the way back to his house, which would suck. Run away! Can I sneak over here? Am I too close? I bet you can get a lot closer to him, but I'm just not gonna risk it. Like, there's a reason there's so much space here, right? We're gonna get him over here, and we're gonna make him pollinate by hand. Gonna get this freshly squeezed robin pollination juice out of him. I think that's how robins work, right? Alright. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Is he pollinating it? He did it! We grew the spring dance shrub. Oh my god. It's spreading like a plague. All the robins are here. Solanum rubercerula. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH balance level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. Okay. We did it. Okay, now I think we have one left. It's just the Fool's Emerald. We know everything about it. What do I need to do here? Alright, let's look at the clues. Plant chemicals? On the side terrace. Which was up here. Luciferin. Yeah? Okay, so I understand that. It's shiny. Telegraph news. There's the news article here. That said the Morse code abbreviation for attention. There's no recent military activity. So it should be KA, right? And if you go over here, There's a Morse code manual inside the case, which we've looked at. Hang on. Get out of the way, flower. You move over. K.A. Oh, but we need to figure out the encryption. Right? Gotcha. So it contains no sensitive information. There's no enemy presence. But if... Okay, plate 2. An open method of communication, such as telegraph, may be used. Okay, it should still be KA, right? Hard things nearby the pond. I feel like that doesn't matter at all. Okay. Huh. Can I place you here? Wait, he said hard thing near the pond. Is there some sort of device around here? Unfinished painting. Is that a clue? The lily pads have moved slightly. That makes sense. So confused. The thing. It's some kind of handle. What could it go to? Loop. I'm doing it, but how do I get across? The lily pad bridge. Find a way across the pond. Achievement's called Frogger. We did it. Okay. It's dark here. All right. Okay. A. Wait, that's K. And there's A. Did we do it? Hey. Oh, that's cool. Bryonia lucerna. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Go to the gatehouse. It was like, that was it. What do we do now? The answer, we go to the gatehouse. Do we have to walk the whole way? I think there was a shortcut somewhere around here. Would be right through here. Herbarium. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key. Oh, wait, no. That's the one. We did it. Forgotten Flora, the Herbarium by Arabella Green. Mayflower Publishing House. Bloop. You did it! Run! I'm awake. Didn't think there were that many people in on the game. I could have swore I saw a picture of the team and it was like 4 people. Okay, but there's a million localization experts. Makes sense. And so many playtesters. I mean, this was a good game. I feel like escape room games are a little harder than, like, you get credit for. You have to make sure, like, if people don't do things in a weird order, they don't, like, break or lock themselves out of the game. But, I had a good time. Fun puzzles. I'm not sure I would pay $22 for it again, but it's definitely something you should keep on your wish list. 1 year later. Is this me? Birds. Oh, what do we have? The Green School of Botany. Ceremonial key. Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union, on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany. 12th of April, 1891. We did this yesterday. Oh, I guess 2 days ago. It's now past midnight here. Also, it's 1891. Herbarium. 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 Looking at the clues. Ooh, is that an apple? A teacher's apple. But what's the sugar content? Teacher, Lady Arabella Green, Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Marion, Thomasina. Forgotten Flora, air purifying flowers, the windmill wort. Yay. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited about your new plans to return to Botany Manor turning Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting all the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Flora, because it means flower. I get it. Alright, did I miss anything? Let's see. Oh, I can't interact with this anymore. Hello, Robin. I'm trapped. How do I get out of here? The final puzzle. Escape my own house. The robins have trapped me inside. It's the weekend. I have to go 3 days without food or water. I will ring the bell until they get back. Oh wait, there's food. We'll be okay. Which one of these secret things has the key? It's you, isn't it? I like that there's a magnifying glass, you know, for like reading the book extra hard. Alright. How does one get out? Is it the key? I feel like there's a mystery here. I mean, I'm still in puzzle mode. I just can't leave. I think this is it. I think we beat the game. Okay. Yep. We did it. We opened the school for kids who like plants and stuff. And you know what? Wasn't too bad. I'm fairly satisfied with this ending. Still wouldn't mind that professor exploding. You know, that would be nice. But soon we'll go all poison ivy and have our revenge. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. If you're here watching me live, stay tuned for a little while. We're gonna start a new game very soon here. Oh. We did it. We solved the puzzle. The end. The book goes in the book spot. Who'd have thought?